Midnight 3-Minute Radio. Good evening, this is Professor Yomashin. Today, we'll explore the dark world of serial killers from a criminological perspective. Let's dive into the depths of a criminal's mind. Henri Landru France, infamously known as the Bluebeard, terrorized France in the early 20th century. Between 1915 and 1919, Landru murdered at least 10 women and 1 man, leaving a trail of horror that would shock the nation. Exploiting the chaos of World War I, Landru targeted lonely women seeking marriage. He meticulously placed newspaper advertisements, presenting himself as a charming widower looking for companionship. His victims, mostly middle-aged widows or spinsters with substantial savings, were drawn to his gentle demeanor and promises of marriage. Landru's modus operandi was chillingly efficient. He would invite his victims to his villa in Gambay, outside Paris, where he would caligne them and dispose of their bodies in a large stove. He then methodically erased all traces of their existence, keeping only a ledger with cryptic entries like "disposed of." The investigation began when relatives of his victims started to raise alarms about their missing loved ones. Police discovered that Landru had used numerous aliases and had been involved in various fraudulent schemes. However, it wasn't until they searched his villa and found the stove containing human bone fragments that the full extent of his crimes became apparent. During his trial in 1921, Landru maintained his innocence, displaying a calm and sometimes sardonic demeanor. Despite the lack of bodies, prosecutors presented compelling circumstantial evidence, including his ledger and personal effects of the victims found in his possession. On November 30, 1921, Landru sentenced to death by guillotine. From a criminological perspective, Landru exhibits classic traits of a psychopath. His charm, manipulative nature, and complete lack of empathy allowed him to carry out his crimes without remorse. Landru's case has had a lasting impact on popular culture. His ability to exploit societal vulnerabilities, in this case, women left alone due to war, highlights the importance of understanding the social context in which such crimes occur. The Landru case also serves as a grim reminder of the limitations of forensic science in the early 20th century. Today, DNA analysis and advanced forensic techniques would likely have led to his capture much sooner. This underscores the importance of technological advancements in criminal investigations. In conclusion, Henri Landru remains one of France's most notorious criminals, his crimes a dark chapter in the nation's history. Stay tuned for our next spine-chilling episode. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel.